What's good, y'all? This one here is for all my stubborn souls avoiding the inevitable. Y'all know who y'all are. Let me go ahead and give y'all a heads up. Spirit is going to be channeling through me and offering spiritual guidance for whoever resonates with this soul message. So, I have absolutely no control of what you may see, hear, feel, or experience. So this is your opportunity to click off. Okay. Huge trigger warning. All right, take it or leave it. But here we go. All right, Spirit. if you if you feel, what is this? If you've been feeling like you've been losing your train of thought, mental fog, disconnected, can't really go deep, but you know why. All right, Spirit's message to you is that you're failing to properly protect yourself from people that you love and care about and support. All types of relationships, work, family, love, you name it. So not only are you failing to protect yourself properly, and that's why you're feeling energetically drained, depleted, tired, procrastination, mental fog, all of these types of symptoms is going to pop up with this type of energy. And then on top of that, your traditional belief systems are reinforcing that everything that's happening to you is because you are trying to go against the grain. Okay, so it's like a switch that's being flipped. So when you feel good, someone comes behind you. It's not really a person, it's an energy. Okay, and flips the switch off. It's like an energy, but really it's a code. It's a code, a genetic code. It's belief systems registered to the brain like codes of information, right? So that belief system is going to protect anything foreign or anything that goes against the original program. It's kind of like the movie Inception is what I'm picking up for you. If you've never watched Inception, you wouldn't know what the hell I'm talking about anyway, now would you? So if you know that you're trying to go against the grain, before you start shouting to the sky and being like, I don't care, you can't do nothing to me. You find yourself talking to the sky, and you talking to the shadow, you talking to something that's creating a physical manifestation that got you tweaking. All right, nobody else cares either. Okay, so if you feel like somebody's doing something to you, I could guarantee you that nobody's doing anything to you, and nobody cares. Okay, it only exists because you care about it. It only exists because you believe in it. All right, so take that how it resonates. But ultimately, this is why you're feeling drained. This is like nobody deserves your kindness. All right, we have reflection, kindness, compassion, and reverse. Nobody deserves your kindness. Nobody deserves your compassion. And if you feel like someone is trying to use the energy, telepathy, readings, and so forth as a way to, like, they all are working for the person that you don't want no soul ties with, you don't want no connection with. So it's like there's this energy of like, I don't care how they feel about me, I don't care what's going on, I don't care about this, I don't care about my family, I don't care about that, and all of that is a protective mechanism, but it's not a fail safe. You know what I'm saying? That's why Spirit is saying, like, you failing to ultimately protect yourself in a more efficient way. All right, you're working hard, not smart. It's like false confidence, and with the mask here in reverse, it's someone's gonna be able to tell. That's not gonna hold up in a court of law. That's not gonna hold up against someone because it's like emotionally driven. So when you cut yourself off from emotions, you cut yourself off from an infinite amount of intelligence. Okay, the body keeps score. You cut yourself off from the spirit. And the roots that you have. Something about the roots. So definitely only take this if you feel like nobody deserves your kindness, and that's your belief system that you sticking to. You riding by it. If you believe that that's your weakness and you refuse to allow anyone to take it from you, or you refuse to allow anyone to, it's like trying to attack something that you can't see, trying to scratch something that you can't reach. It's like, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. That's what I'm saying. And so you're like the perfect breeding ground. This frequency, this type of stubbornness is the perfect breeding ground for someone to come in and utilize you. This makes a very good worker. Okay. A good worker is someone that their belief systems guarantees that they will continue behaving in a certain way, and it becomes very predictable. So if you're trying to be unpredictable, it's not working. It's actually more readable. You know when they say when an alligator is attacking you, when an alligator is trying to get you, the first thing they teach you is never run in a straight line. So trying to walk in a straight and narrow is equivalent to trying to run away from an alligator. They tell you to run zigzag because the alligator struggles with being able to move quickly, okay, in a pattern that goes against something that it's used to. So it moves very, very fast when it's at a specific angle and it's on your trail. So cutting yourself off from your emotions or disconnecting from it it's pretty much, it turns you, the alligator be like, oh shit, I got one. Come here. And the alligator comes. And then you be running, and you running from what? You're running from yourself. So when I pick up on an alligator to me is symbolic for, it's definitely death. Okay, it's something that's gonna bring you to some type of end. And if you're avoiding the end of a relationship, if you're avoiding the end of something, if you're avoiding the end of your own death and transformation, of getting out of your own way, then you gonna get fed to the alligators. And they gonna put you to work. But what this is saying is when you have those type of belief systems and you soul search for a little while and you get some type of spiritual enlightenment and it makes sense to you, but then you try to turn it off after you turned it on, what happens is you will still descend, right? And disconnect yourself. Like, I'm not listening to that, I'm not connected to that, I'm closing this off, whatever. But what happens is, damn, I lost it. What was it? Yeah, it's like you become a lost soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's what it's saying. You become like a lost soul. But instead of being lost, as in you don't know what's happening and you can say that you're a victim, nah. Mask in reverse, the spirit is saying, you will be cast into the sea of forgetfulness, but you'll go into it knowing not just why you're there, but also aware that it's going to keep happening to you. So like clockwork. You won't be able to change anything, won't be able to fix anything. It'll just be a same repetitious cycle. And the mask in reverse, told you, traditional belief systems. It's not 100% safety, but it does make you feel a little bit in control. And control is a false sense of security. So your real core issue is security, not feeling secure. Okay. Or what you're connecting to, who you're connecting to, how it's connecting to you, if it's doing something to you. And then you look at people in the spotlight and you feel as if, you're on this side of the fence where they can't trick you, they're evil, something about them. So you put those that are in the spotlight, that have a certain type of lifestyle, on not even a pedestal, but it's in the realm of forgetfulness. Like, oh, I look at those people as a clue, a reference, a point of reference of what not to be. And so this is where people that be lacking something, okay, so if you lacking money, opportunities, and you feel like you keep missing out on opportunities or whatever, it's because you're refusing to change. In order to receive whatever it is you're asking for, you got to change, but you don't want to change. You feel as if those that are in the spotlight need to change, those that are in Hollywood need to change, those that are in the public eye need to change, that they're the problem with the world. And so that limited belief system speaks to you and communicates to you like, oh, it's only you're really only here to watch the breakdown and the fall of those that are in power, that whoever is in power, those that are in power, the powers that be, whatever, you're only really here to be there to witness it. And anytime the plot of any story creates rows or seats that you are going to sit in to watch a situation, I can guarantee you, if you feel like I'm going to have front row seats to the fall of an industry, the fall or decline of something, front row seats of any situation, front row seats to the demise of a person, I can guarantee you the seat that was prepared for you is staging you as the person that's hiding their hand, the one that's trying to hide their the one is like the one with no motion, the one that's trying to hide the role that they played, but then it's still gonna cause you to be exposed. Okay, so when your happy ass get up there and you sit in that chair like, oh yeah, I finally get to watch this shit go down, it's about to go down, it's about to go all these damn secret societies, all these different things, you still waiting for that trilogy, you still waiting for that show. That's why I disconnected from that person. That's why I don't deal with this person. That's why I don't even try to be fan. That's why this is that. Whatever it is, those limited belief systems become the faction you are part of. You know what I'm saying? The emperor. And so the easiest thing to do is to emotionally detach and say, well, I don't care. Now, for some of y'all, it's on that big scale. Others of you, it's really just about a person, right? And so spirit is pretty much clocking spirit and saying, if you're waiting around for someone to see that they lost out on an opportunity, but you don't want to admit that, and so you're cutting them off from the energy source to prove that they're going to end up coming back to you, yes, do I feel like this person wants to have your attention to make a point and prove? This person has a point to prove to you as well. Both of y'all have a point to prove to each other. So it's like two stubborn people in a romantic context. Two stubborn people that are trying to prove that neither one of them have control over each other. Like, you don't have control over me. You can't just telepathically connect with me and call me in. You know, you can't have my cookie, my cookie jar. You can't have me. You don't behave or operate in the way in which I want you to. But I do feel like on a mutual playing ground, every person involved, this is really an opportunity to kind of like relieve each other of the control of something even being a prize or something even being like, it's just like admit that no one got control over none of this shit. Straight up. That's why I said control is a false sense of security. It's a way we protect ourselves, but really the person that watches the famous person get all the attention and get all the success, the only reason why that person is so hell bent on proving that is the devil or that they're going to have a fall is because low key, they genuinely wish they were in their position. Let's just call it spades of spades. To the person that watches someone on social media and have a relationship and live a lifestyle, and you sitting behind the screen saying pretty much, I bet you they're not happy. I bet you it's all fake. I bet you it's all this. This is what social media is for. Low key, just admit you wish you had something like that. That's what it's really more about. And so the reason why you're unhappy, the reason why you don't feel connected to anything or you don't want to hear about anything good is because you do not believe that the way in which things are operating runs congruent or natural to your belief systems, how you think things should go. And so there's no equal exchange of knowledge to be shared amongst you or anyone else because you have nothing to offer. Your cup is empty. So let's say, for example, this is a relationship, right? And this person comes to you. Do you think when that person comes to you that the same limited belief systems that you had before that made them walk out is still going to be the same limited belief systems that they want to have today? We don't even have to wait for the situation happen. You know, common sense, inductive reasoning will tell us that. I can guarantee you that person going to come back, see that there's still something that you're doing that they don't like. There's still something about you that they don't like. There's still something stubborn about you they can't stand. They're going to leave you again. It's going to keep happening. So when you start asking questions like, well, what's wrong with this person? I can tell you, from your perspective, it's like, well, I can tell you what's wrong with this person. They're greedy. They want the fame. They want this. And that's why they're in the situation that they're in. The only difference between the person that does whatever the fuck that they want to do and the person that doesn't is one dies unhappy and the other person feels like they enjoyed the motherfucking ride. And if that's all you were meant to learn from the person, take that lesson and keep it pushing. Boom, crack you open and move on. It may hurt. It may be like a painful reality. Same concept if it's a family member. Same concept if it's an industry, a market. What you feel like you can't control or change, it is only a reflection of how you feel about yourself. 5 of Cups. And then misery wants to love company and feel seen and validated. But that ain't nobody else's responsibility but your own. Because you want to live in these boxes that make you feel seen. You want to be a victim? Ain't no victory in being a victim. So, Spirit, do you think they could tolerate You think they could tolerate what's manifesting for the what's manifesting? Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, this is my little favorite deck, y'all. Come on, this is my little favorite deck. Period. Spirits. What's manifesting? Let's take it back. No. Yes. Healer of the ages. We're gonna leave it out. Okay. But I feel like we need to mix it again. I don't know why. Some of y'all, your head's so fucked up. You really need to focus. You really need to trust your body more than your mind, because your mind will have you doing things like moving furniture around, just doing anything just to feel something. I heard mindless behavior, just have you doing aimless, mindless behavior. That made no fucking sense. Okay, let's start with optimism. All right, present power. Okay. Love. Somebody's finna end up in somebody's bed again. I heard no, I'm not. Somebody's finna end up in somebody's bed again. I can guarantee you. You know, somebody is finna end up in somebody's bed again. There's a meeting in my bed. In my bed. Oh, na 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 na. Yes, cornucopia. Community. Okay, they're gonna take you out to get some food, give you some money, do something to like make you feel good. Okay, if you mad at somebody, they're gonna take you to get some food. I do feel like this person may splurge on you a little bit. They may have already done this. Okay. And so if you've been kind of like receiving from this person, oh, they fattening you up. This person's gonna eat you real good. Yeah. Because we have Healer of the Ages in reverse, and it's like they're playing along with you, you know? Because I'm also picking up like a magician energy, but also the Hierophant. And so what this is saying is this is someone that's like reversing the role. They feel like it's their turn to make it up to you. So if they did something wrong, they feel like it's their turn to make it up to you. Butter you up, you know, soften you up. Eventually you'll give in with patience in reverse. Community here. They may take you out, get you some coffee, buy you something, treat you real special. Okay, Caroline, they gonna get you real special. Some of y'all gonna give you some money. And you're gonna feel like it's just not fair. You may start venting. They may start venting to you. You know how that goes. And it's like, well, in this moment, we don't have to fight. Let's just put our... This person will be like, let's just put our swords down. Let's just make peace for right now. And if you've been waiting on anything better to come in or like a different connection, I do see that. I see you feeling like, okay, we only got one life, right? That's what I see. Hey, ain't no judgment here. So we got two people here. You and someone else gonna be making magic. right? This person feeds you, you give in, they get the love, they got the cup, and they don't want you to, it's like, stay out the past. Let's forget about the past. And you gonna open your heart, all right? Mm-hmm. Rolling your eyes. I'm so annoyed. Yeah, I know you're annoyed. Yeah, you gonna give it, yes. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all, this could be a secret love situation. Some of y'all, this happens at work. Something just works. Something just fits like a glove. Honey. Let's see. Don't hold the tea. Don't do that. Princess of Wands in reverse. Okay. Ooh, this one's a tricky one. This one is very, see, the Page of Wands in reverse is someone that I wouldn't even consider them a smooth talker. They kind of do things. Maybe they may not apologize. They'll be very verbal, but non-verbal things. They may say like, I just want to make you feel good, you know? Make me feel good type shit. Let's let our spirits do what our spirits do. You know what I'm saying? They want to get back into your good graces, your good garden. Mm-hmm. So this is going to be coming from the one that feel like they did something wrong. So whoever did something wrong last, this person was trying to be stubborn to get you to give in to them, and then when that didn't work, they feel like they took it too far, and now they're going to be coming in buttering you up. I don't even see this person being a smooth talker. They just gonna start doing things. This is this person's way of apologizing or being sorry. You know, especially with her leg out, I feel like this would be someone that's saying, like, let me just touch it, smell it, tease it, watch it. Automatic. And the crazy part about it is that's freaky energy, because this person may even ask you to do it like in the community. Like, we don't even have to go nowhere. I don't care who's watching. I gotta clear my throat. Finally. Shit. Okay, so you may not feel like it's fair how this person is always getting what they want and how they want it. What did you want this person to do? I feel like you wanted this person to like cut someone off, block someone. There's something about this person didn't do something that you wanted to do in the past. You were trying to send them a very direct or subliminal message around your standards and what you require and who you do and don't want them talking to and who you want them cut off, whatever. I feel like this person, they kept connections, they did different things, and they have made you feel some type of way. And this person is kind of like, you know, you may not have been able to control that. You may not have able to tell me or dictate that in my life, but we don't have to think about that. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to dwell on that. Let's move past that. Okay. Ace of Swords. So I do feel like this person is being honest. They do want to move past that. For sure. It's like, well, now all the truth is out. Everybody can be happy. Everybody can play their role in their position. Yeah, because I'm hearing you got to share me. So something about dating two people at the same time. Weighing my options. Playing both sides at the same coin. Yeah, you're just dating by law. Some of y'all just dating by law. Five of Pentacles energy. I don't know. Maybe you wanted someone to feel deprived. Like they have no control about you guys talking and communicating with each other, and they can feel deprived. I don't know. It's giving that type of energy. You know, the type of energy where one person want to feel more special than the other person. And when you feel that way towards another person, what it really reveals to yourself is that there's an underlying jealousy for the person that you may feel like is getting more attention or more support or more care than the other. It's because there's a comparison. Anytime you're comparing another person of what they're getting versus what you're getting, and if you're getting equal reciprocity, then that creates a realm of envy, jealousy. That's the symptom of that, because it feels like an injustice, balance in reverse. Judgment. So this is definitely, it's up to you. It's your call. Okay. But according to my cards, and my cards do not lie. Spirit ain't gonna, one thing Spirit ain't gonna do is lie to you. Spirit gonna tell you the motherfucking truth, whether you want to hear that shit or not. And the truth is, you are aware of what the risks are. You are aware of maybe a decline in a certain area, feeling off in a certain area. Maybe you are aware of what you're doing. The only question you have to ask yourself in this present moment is, be honest with yourself, and you'll walk away from any situation feeling as if you got exactly what you wanted at all times, as long as you're honest with yourself. And so with the Seven of Swords in reverse is pretty much saying, like, let's say you have a cheat day, you want a diet, and you have a cheat day. When you're aware that I chose to eat this cheesecake, knowing that I'm trying to be in a calorie deficit, if you feel like, oh yeah, I want this is going to metabolize good in my body. For the person that's able to do that, for the person that's able to make that decision, feel good about the consequences of that decision, then you walk away feeling as if you did it your way. You enjoyed it. It was fun, and you were exactly who you are. You don't feel like you're doing something wrong. So the objective here is an opportunity for you to stop making things right or wrong and explore the possibility realm of something totally different. Seven of Swords. So it's like how when you say to yourself, oh, I'm gonna eat this cheesecake because I know I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow morning. I'm gonna be doing something strategically. Well, when the Monday morning come, that's when you're gonna get tested. If you said you're gonna do something, go back to doing something on Monday. This is really just you. It's your call. But to lie and say you don't want this person, to lie and say you don't want to eat the steak, eat the cake anime, to say you don't want it, I don't like these games, I don't like this game, I don't want to play this game. That's a lie. That's all cap. You do. You like this game. What you don't like is that you can't control the game. And that's okay. That's okay too. We have Strength in reverse. Oh yeah, I see you giving in. Let me be vulnerable with you. Hangman energy. Let me see something. Let me see it from a different perspective. Maybe I ain't look at this from all angles. Yeah, the Hierophant. So this is an opportunity. You see how the rays of light is at the top, and then the rays of life, okay, is at the bottom. It's all perspective. If I flip the card, he's getting enlightenment, right? If I turn it around, he's taking some time to make sure he saw everything he needed to see, and he's comfortable with his choice that he's to make, his judgment call that he's about to make. And I feel like in order for you to judge another woman, another man, another family member, another person, the finger has to point back at you. And so the moral of the story here with the mask in reverse is saying, you don't have to look too far or refer to any text to tell you what's right from wrong, because your spirit, your solar plexus, your gut instincts is going to tell you everything that you need to know. And so you are no better than the cat down the road. You're no better than the drunk up the street, you're no better than anybody. And if you come across someone and you feel like, how dare this person be involved with this person? How dare they choose that person over me? Or how dare, whatever the situation is as to why you cut people off or you stop dealing with certain people, it's stemming from you creating a narrative in your mind that you have to defend yourself against people that don't really care about you. And then those people become like the villain in your story. And then the villain in your story is really just showing you more things about yourself. And ultimately, it's like if you need some more information and you be an explorer and interact with people, get some more information. Because I do see you kind of like, giving in. This is also saying giving from an empty cup and feeling like that's what God would want you to do. And Spirit is saying, don't blame that on God. Don't blame it on God. Don't say God wanted you to do it. Don't say Tarot wanted you to do it. Don't say nobody told you to do that but you. And I get it. There's this energy of like, I'm just tired of waiting. This is like, I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired for it. Maybe this is the best that I could do. And with Judgment here, it's saying the best that you can do right now is learn that this person is teaching you how to let go. But it's a choice. It's an invitation to let go, not to some other power that's going to take over you, but to let go of feeling like you can control everything, like everything is in your power. Every little thing. Because when you allow a person to just show you who they are, you're able to take that information, metabolize it, and then, move accordingly. That doesn't mean you don't have to deal with them, or you have to get rid of them or anything like that. It just means you're aware. Chariot, yeah, and you get to move on. Oh, you a stubborn cookie. Whoever you are, you are a stubborn cookie. Your next thing, like you're the type of stubborn cookie where, like you hear everything I'm saying, all that's cute and dandy, But at the end of the day, it's pretty much like you saying, this next level that you're about to do, it's like you finna see something, and what you want to see is you want to see if this person gonna like post you, share you, reveal you to the world, make you their person. There's something about you want to see the look on someone's face when they feel as if you were chosen. This is saying you want to be chosen. You want to feel like you were held, heard, and chosen. And that you didn't have to do anything to this person for them to do that. Eight of Swords. So of course, I feel like you can't necessarily tell that person. So you have to subliminally tell them. These are my perimeters. These are my terms of agreement. Sign here if you agree. And this person is like, let's skip all of that and write with some crayon. This is like, let's skip all of that and write with some crayon. How you feel about that? You're like, no, I don't want to write with crayon. I want something permanent. You're wasting my time. Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. And this person's like, yeah, but you know that. That's why you come to me. That's why we deal with each other. That's why we like each other. Because we want to be down low together. We like this together. And you're like, no, I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to ascend. I don't want to do this. And I do feel as if this person is pretty much saying, no, don't ascend. Stop trying to be your higher self. Stop trying to be this person that is like holier than thou, trying to be all spiritual. We're soulmates. Yeah, the red and blue, you're soulmates. And you're like, nope. But here's the thing, this person also knows every time they get you to pour out your cup, to block them off, you block yourself. This is the type of connection where you have to learn how to be twins. You have to learn how to yin and yang. You have to learn how to accept, release, accept, move forward. Process the information, and move forward. This person is meant to teach you how to move forward. Two of Pentacles. That's when something's going to perform better for you. Six of Swords in reverse. I think this theory that you have to give up energy to someone else in order for you to have it, or that they have to give up energy in order for you to have it, that is like a if and then hypothesis that really doesn't have to exist. But because it's the belief system, that's the narrative, and that's what it keeps being. That's where there's more conflict, and that's where you feel like disappointed, not being able to control this person being, a liar, not being able to control this person wanting to have control over you. And so you got to be willing to suck it to them. They got to be willing to suck it to you. This person is perfecting their gift and their craft and their Page of Wands on you. But you feel like it's wrong for you to perfect your Page of Craft. If this person is learning about, the lesson this person is learning about is the Page of Wands. Instead of you trying to convince this person to change, you understand what it is. It's like having a child that you can't change or control, but you still know how to love them in a way that doesn't require you to do the golden child tactic on them, or to become the narcissist of trying to curse them and tell them that everything that they do, this is why this happened to you. So it's something about Temperance, Six of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person could never really have control over you. But the Temperance here, what are they supposed to teach you? It's like, I feel like teacher and student is like a horrible way to say this, but Three of Cups. Ooh. You're about to teach this person how to share. Yeah, I feel like you're supposed to teach this person how to share, which means, yeah, you can have sex with this person and indulge in all types of wonderful sexual activities, but they also have to share you with the next person, and then that next person has to share you with them. And so it's generosity on generosity. Generosity. Now, if this person's belief systems is one-sided and one-dimensional, you would stretch this person in such a way that it would definitely make them feel a lot of emotions. And that's why I said one person they have no problem with stretching you, but then you don't want to participate and stretch this person. But that's the purpose of you both coming here to perform. I don't know why I'm hearing the BG twins. Yeah. How bad can it be? I'm just living out my destiny. The person like, oh, my Shayla. My Shayla. The world just ruined you. 3 of Cups, I'm telling you. Ace of Wands. Who got the power now? This person's gonna be like, here, you can have it back. Take the cup. Take the motherfucking cup. This person's gonna say, take the cup. Take the cup. I don't like this new version. Woo! It ain't fun when you on top. But that's all I see here. Let's bring it down. Let me see my little deck. My Shayla. That's how this person gonna be crying. What they do to you? They're evil. That's how this person gonna be crying. Here it is. Spirit told me to pull out this special one just for you. Okay. It's like, oh, I could never do that. No one would ever make me depreciate my value like that. We're not talking to you, Sharon. Sharon. We heard letting go. Learn to let go. Live a little bit. Habibi. Look at that. You see that? Oh, it's giving me a headache. I know. Look at the bottom of the deck. We have enlightenment. Pursue spiritual growth. All right, you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.